love Mike Pence. If you take all of Biden's fans, divide them by 2, multiply by 5, subtract 1,000, and then multiply that by like 1,000,000, I don't even know what that equals. You'll still be nowhere near my love for Michael Richard Pence. Why do I love Mike Pence? Well, for one, he's the most interesting man in the world. He told a giant man baby no. Have you ever tried to tell a giant man baby no? And we share the same initials, so that's pretty cool. Hashtag Mike Picard and Mike Pence forever.
Welcome to my channel, guys. Today, this video in particular is going to be number 3 of a series that I'm doing where I'm exploring some of my favorite YouTube channels' very first video. So the last couple of them that I've done with Todd S.A. Ecstasy Prez was the first, and then the one I did after that was Lackluster. This time I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another channel, one that I really, really like, that is also an activist, but he puts things into like a sort of a different perspective. It's very interesting seeing, it's kind of like pranking and trolling. His name is Michael Picard, and Michael Picard's been around for a while. He actually was involved in cop watching back in like the earlier days, where he was doing a lot of like checkpoints and things like that. And his channel, it's great. If you're not subscribed already, he basically does like parodies and he trolls protests and stuff like that. So it's very interesting seeing the reaction that he gets, and it's really quite funny. Now, his channel is a testament to the power of humor when navigating complex social and political landscapes. He has a unique blend of satire, wit, and a touch of irreverence. His content stands out as a refreshing take on issues that often elicit tension and division. At the heart of his channel is a commitment to pushing boundaries and challenging conventional narratives. Through a lens of comedy, he explores various social phenomena, including protests, activism, and cultural events. What else sets him apart is his ability to inject humor in a serious discussion without undermining the gravity of the subject at hand. Make sure that you check this out, and we're going to actually go through this together. We're going to check out his very first, so let me go ahead and pull it up right now. Okay, guys, Professional Douche right here, Michael Picard. And his description is very simple. Michael Picard is the professional douche, your friendly neighborhood troll. Very simple, to the point. He also has links to different forms of fundraising, so if you want to donate to him, I'm sure he would appreciate that, because I know he travels all around the country in order to create content that we enjoy. He also has all his contact information on here as well if you need to get in contact with him for any reason. But yeah, let's take a look here. He's got 89.5 thousand subscribers, 58 videos, and we are gonna go to the oldest video. His first video was posted 8 years ago. It says, cop claims that freedom of speech does not give citizens the right to question him. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. And just so you know, too, this is going to be an honest to goodness reaction. I've never seen the first video. I didn't prepare ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and just record it. It's going to be a organic, natural response to this video. So let's check it out.
Yeah.
You're not going to be going up to every car. That's interfering.
It isn't interfering.
Film from the sidelines.
I am filming from the sidelines.
Every time you walk up, you're distracting them. You're interfering. Okay?
That's not, I'm in a public area.
I know the law. I've already explained it to you last time.
Okay.
You understand? I'm going to give you a couple more minutes standing there, and then you're going to have to move out of the middle of our checkpoint. You can film from the corners. You realize that people die from DUIs, right?
What?
You realize that people die from DUIs, right?
You realize you've only stopped once since I've been here, right?
Have we really?
Since I've been here.
How many DUIs have we made tonight? Do you know?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out from you guys.
Know.
I mean, you guys are supposed to be accountable.
It's more than one.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a fact that I wanted to point out really quick. Have you ever noticed that when Michael Picard went to go record this stop, he didn't say anything to the cop. He didn't interfere in any way, but right away, this cop just jumped to the assumption that he's there and like against what he's doing. And he never even thought about the fact that maybe he's there to protect him as well, you know, with backup footage in case if something goes down. So I don't know, to me, that's always been a sign of a guilty conscience.
Driving home tonight,
I'm just supposed
we're keeping you safe by getting drunks off the road so you and your family don't get killed by it.
I'm just supposed to
Record that.
Okay, I'm just supposed to take your word for it. Is there any way I can verify that you pulled over?
Go to the police station and ask the front desk sergeant, or you can FOI request it.
Okay.
But I don't have to answer your questions out here on the road in the middle of checking.
Well, I beg to differ, and that's my opinion, but
That's why I know the law and you don't.
you know the law. You know the law. Every law that pertains to ticketing people and citing people, but not regarding people's rights. I'm in a public area.
You don't have the right to question me about what we're doing out here. That you don't have the right to.
Yes, my First Amendment right. I have the right to my...
Freedom of speech does not include questioning me. It doesn't work that way. Freedom of speech does not include questioning me.
Oh! Did you hear that? Okay. Freedom of speech does not include questioning me. What? In fact, that's exactly what it's for. Good Lord. He is so pompous and cocky. I can't believe he just said, you know what? I take that back. I'm not very surprised. I'm not surprised at all. This is insane. The First Amendment is not for you to question me. What?
So then what is the First Amendment for?
Okay, very good. Very quick and to the point. It would be nice to have had a little bit of follow-up, I suppose. Maybe he's found out what happened afterwards. But great job, especially for a first upload. So let's take a look at some other videos that he has on his channel here. We have... Another thing about him, too, is that he's got a thing with Mike Pence. I'm not sure what it is, and I don't judge, but it's very entertaining.
Michael Picard. Some of you may know me from my previous video where Sergeant Pia of the
Oh, here's a follow-up. Let's check it out.
Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Picard. Some of you may know me from my previous video where Sergeant Pia of the Hartford Police Department claimed that freedom of speech didn't give me the right to question him. For those of you who want to see action and confrontation, I highly recommend you go see Avengers, because that's not what this video is about. Right now we are on our way to a DUI checkpoint. If you happen on a DUI checkpoint and want to flex your rights, what do? First and foremost, the Supreme Court has ruled in Sitz versus Michigan State Police that while these checkpoints do violate your rights, they minimally violate your rights, and the state's interest in keeping drunk drivers off the road is more important. So, pursuant to this ruling, police officers can stop your car and they can ask you questions, but you are under no legal obligation to answer those questions. The Fifth Amendment protects your right to remain silent. However, there is a caveat. In Salinas versus Texas, the Supreme Court ruled that the police can use your silence against you.
Very true, and I had to learn this the hard way. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to speak to police, basically, or answer any of their questions. And you have to actually verbally invoke your Fifth Amendment rights in order for the protections to work. Otherwise, they don't work, and they can, in fact, be used against you. And in my case, they said I was being antagonistic by not giving them the information. What I should have done is said, you know, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and I'd like to speak to a lawyer. You have to actually verbally invoke your right. So, good to know.
I have the right to remain silent. Thank you. As you can see, they let me off easy because many of the Hartford officers know me.
All right, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.